What's happening?
What's going on? You got it off the chain.
Yeah, it is off the chain in here.
Off the heezy for sheezy.
Yeah. So I found out in doing my little research on you today that you're from a town in Texas I've never heard of. I lived in a town that no one had heard.
Really?
Where are you? You're from
I'm from Terrell, Texas.
Terrell. No.
Y'all ain't from Terrell.
They haven't. They're just Texas.
Terrell is small. It's right next to Dallas, about 28 miles east of Dallas. It's the gateway to the east. About 47. I'm here now.
Yeah, your town was bigger than mine. Atlanta, Texas is where I live.
Okay.
And that's southeast, and it was 5,000 people.
Wow,
Yeah.
and you made it out.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. No, I mean, you small towns.
No, small towns, they grow up, and but I moved there when I was in high school. But,
right, okay.
But anyway.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, it's good to see you because you really are. I said at the front of the show, you're so talented.
Thanks.
You were so talented. Now, you started doing stand-up?
I came to San Diego in music first. I was like classical piano scholarship in San Diego, if you can believe that. Yeah. But the thing is that I was so amazed at California. You know, coming from Texas, you don't see the beach. You know? Yeah. I was at the beach every day. I think my grade point average was like .08.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, what are you doing? I said, man, I'm just at the beach. I'm kicking it. And then I came up to LA and started doing like the amateur night on Monday nights. And somebody dared me to go up, and I went up. And at that time, Monday night in LA was like all the gangsters and the thugs was in the audience because it was like their night. It was like, free drinks or whatever like that. And I'll never forget going up as Cosby, but as if I was a gangster. I said, I was rolling in the hood and off the hizzle for shizzle, my nizzle, all this stuff. And it's like that's how I got started, and then from there it was just like every night I would go up on Monday night, they would expect me, and that's where it started. So you
had been doing impressions even while you were in school playing piano. You were funny, obviously.
Yeah.
And what other impressions did you do?
Well, he's the Mike Tyson heavyweight boxing champion. And I think at that time Ronald Reagan was in it. There wasn't a lot of brothers doing Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
At that time, and it was like, well, as a matter of fact, so that,
Good. Yeah. Now, and so is that why? Because your name, it really isn't.
No.
What you were born with? What was your name when you were born?
Well, Jamie Foxx is my stage name. But I was born Eric Bishop. But the thing is that the night I went up and did so well in the amateur night, the other comics run the night, so I couldn't get back up. They would never pick my name off of the list, and so you know how it is. They just pick you from a list. So I noticed that when women would show up, it'd be like 2 or 3 girls, and they would always get up. So I wrote on the list Stacey King, Tracy Brown, Jamie Foxx, and then I was at the Santa Monica Improv, and they was like, Jamie Foxx, is she here? I said, right over here, bro. And they happened to be having an HBO special there for like all these, that's back when HBO just started doing like the specials. And I went on like in between the intermission, and they said, who is this kid? And then the name stuck, and that's how you got Jay Fizzle.
Yeah, so you stayed with Jay Fizzle.
Yeah.
And so you were how old then?
Oh man, 21?
Wow.
So it was like 15 years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And now, look at you, and you have a 10-year-old daughter who's kind of getting in the business.
She loves your show, too.
Oh.
She loves it.
What a smart little girl.
She loves little Corinne. Little Corinne. Hi, Corinne.
Hi, Corinne.
She loves
How you
it,
doing?
Man. Yeah, so she's backstage.
Well, thank you, Corinne. But she wants to get in this business, right?
No. Well, she didn't at first. She said she wanted to be a doctor.
Oh.
And a lawyer. And then we went down the red carpet, and she saw all of the attention, and she says, well, I want to be a dancing, acting doctor and lawyer. So, because she had so much fun, with it. So she may, dabble, but she's so smart, she's cool.
Yeah? Well, she is smart, I'll tell you that. Yeah. She watches this show.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about this movie, which I have not seen yet, but I can't wait to see it, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's called Redemption, and tell people.
Redemption is a story of a guy named Stanley Tookie Williams. He was sentenced to death row for murders that supposedly he had committed. After he was in death row, he was the leader of the gangs, the Crips in L.A. While on death row, they put him in solitary confinement for 6 years, which is inhumane. During that time, he said, either I'm going to come out a genius or I'm going to come out absolutely crazy. while he was inside, he wrote children's books on little slips of paper. And a lady by the name of Barbara Becknell sought him out and found out about the children's books. And they got it out to LA, they got it out all over the United States, all over the world, and he got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. And the message was not to follow in my footsteps. And so it's a compelling story. And it started out as just a TV movie. You know, sometimes TV can be just about sweeps, so let's just fill a slot. But we actually got a chance to make art with this movie. It got accepted to Sundance, it got accepted to Cannes Film Festival, and it won the Pan-African Festival, so it's hot.
Yeah, I've heard great things about it. Yeah. And I saw the clip we're about to show.
Yeah.
That, and you gained, how much weight did you gain to play this part?
I was 159 coming off of Ray Charles, up to 225 pounds. So it's a transformation that is like, and these movies are going to come out within the next few months. It's going to be like, what's going on with Jay Foxx?
Yeah, and then you're back down now.
Now I'm back down to a, nice 180.
We can take a break. We'll be back right after this. That's you and Tanya? I thought it was Kane.
You thought it was Kane?
I thought it was Kane all this time.
I'm gonna get you the ghetto handbook. It's Kanye.
Yes.
You know, we got to put a little spin on it.
I thought it was
It probably
Kane.
was Kane when he was born.
No.
And then he was.
And
it was
Twista.
Yeah, Twista.
Yeah.
There, you keep that AH.
Yeah, no, I've been watching it on BET. I'm like, there's Jamie Foxx. I've been saying it, but I thought it was Kane. All right, so how'd that come about that you're singing with him?
Actually, by being in the music, I built a studio at my house. And for all the artists that I run into that, they either spent all of their money or that I just feel them, I said, you can come to my studio and work for free. You can cut the record there. So we actually cut that record there. And Kanye said, well, I'll let you sing on the hook. And I said, well, cool, whatever. And the next thing you know, it's like #1 song in the country. So that's how it went down. Crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I gotta build me a studio.
Build your studio, yeah.
If I build me a studio, they'll come. All right, so you're gonna maybe try to do a rendition of our theme song, aren't you?
We're gonna jazz it up
All right, let's go see what you're gonna do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. They always do that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, give it up for Ellen today, please. Get up, get up. Let's have a little fun today. Get up, get up. Let's give a little love away. Put all your cares away, yeah. Life is too short for waiting. There's a big blue sky today, and it's all yours for the taking. So why don't you get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Ellen, won't you give me some love today? And just...
Fun. You can just play and just do anything you want. Do a little Ray Charles for us.
You know, the thing is, man,
Anybody got some shades? Got some shades?
We have any shades? No, I just decided to tell you.
Because we can do a little.
No, we have some.
Oh, we got shades? Bring them. Come on, you're on TV. You're on TV. Don't worry about it. Don't hide. It's not good. You're not going to melt. There you go. We did the Ray Charles story. And I think it's something in the shades that when you put shades on, it's like...
You know, Ellen. I really am happy to be here today, you know. I just want to say, Georgia!
And it's all in the shades.
Wow. You're good. You're good. Redemption airs on FX April 15th at 8 and 11, and again on April 17th and the 18th. And also, Ray Charles' story is out in October, right?
Yeah.
All right. Selma Blair joins me right after this. Don't go away. Thank you so much for being here.